This is the one secret to manifesting a soul-aligned business and abundance in 2022. This is the only thing that you need to know. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Juliette Cleary. I'm a manifestation coach helping you to attract your soul-aligned next level life and business. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and a share, and let's get started. You want to attract abundance this year. You want to attract a soul-aligned business or career. This is the perfect video for you. This is what you need to know. Maybe you already have a business, maybe you want to start one or a new career or something, or maybe you just have no idea. You just know that you're meant to do something more, you want to do something more, but you don't know what that is. Perfect. All right, let's get straight into it. I'm going to tell you the one thing that you need to know, the one secret to that business, to that abundance, to that success this year. Change your story. Okay, let me get into this. Okay, let me get a little bit more into this, and it's going to click into place for you. This is more about mindset than it is strategy. Okay, success in anything. Okay, but we're talking about abundance and business. Success is 95% mindset and energy and 5% strategy. And yet we are looking all over the place. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What's the right strategy? What's the right action? When do I do it? Should I try this? Should I try that? Oh, they're doing that. Oh my gosh. We just get so confused, so lost, so overwhelmed because we're taking action or looking for actions outside of our own alignment. We're not aligned with what we want to do. And then we're running around like a headless chicken trying to figure it out. And it's just not going to come that way. Or if it does, it's going to take a lot of struggle and a lot of time. And we don't want that. We want ease, we want flow, and we want it to come, quickly. When you have the right energy in place, the right action comes. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you why this is the most important thing to change your story. Okay, when I first got the idea to go onto YouTube to have my own business, I didn't actually take action on it for years. And do you know why? Because I held myself back with my story, my limiting story. Oh, I'm too young. No one's going to listen to me. I don't have enough experience. I don't have the right equipment. It seems hard. I don't know where to start. But mostly it was this thing of like, I'm scared to show up. I'm scared to be seen. I don't want to put myself on camera. And who am I to do that, And that held me back for so long. And oh my God, I didn't take any action. Just had the idea. And then it was only finally just like one day, I don't know how, maybe I just got sick of my own limiting beliefs, that I just said, I convinced myself. I said, you know what? Maybe I can do this. And isn't it worth trying instead of sitting here and not doing anything and just wishing that I did? Right? Putting myself out there. If I fail, okay, I'll do something else. I'm not going to stop just there. I'll improve. I'll grow maybe in a different way. But I need to at least do this. I need to at least try. And I had a few other limiting beliefs that I can't exactly remember right now, but I know that it was just one day, and I remember this day, I just was like, you know what? Maybe I can do this. I'm going to do it. It was a decision. I'm going to do it. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to do it. Basically, I convinced myself. I talked myself into it. That's all you have to do. Talk yourself into it. Realize that those limiting beliefs are bogus. They don't mean anything. They're just thoughts that you came up with, or maybe someone told you and then you took them on as your own. But any excuse right now that you're using to not move into that new career, that new business, what you really want to do, recognize it right now. Say it out loud. What is that reason? Or maybe a few reasons of why like you feel like you can't do it right now. And maybe you're like, no, I don't have the money, or I don't have the time, or I'm too young, I'm too old, or whatever it is. What are those thoughts that you're saying, can't do this, or now's not the time, or, why me, kind of thing? Recognize those blocks and now change your story. Convince yourself, talk yourself, and you may have to do this a few times when these doubts come up, but continue to talk yourself into a better feeling story of why you can do it, why it can work out. And trust me, once you change your energy because you've changed your story, it's so funny. You'll start to attract all the right things, all the right pieces. You'll start to attract more time, more resources, more information, the right strategies. You'll start to attract evidence that it can be done. For example, if you believe that you're too old, right? If that's a real strong belief, like, oh, my time's gone, too old to do this kind of thing, you will attract, through law of attraction, you will attract information or articles or other people saying, yeah, you're too old, or I'm too old, or, to back up that belief, that story. But once you shift away from that and you start saying, well, actually, maybe I can do that, then you're going to be getting all these examples of people who are older and doing, whatever it is that you want to do, thriving, being successful in some way. You're going to attract positive things and reasons to help you believe more in yourself. That's how this works. It's like when people don't believe in the law of attraction. They say, well, that's, BS. Through law of attraction, they will attract other people, articles, videos saying, that law of attraction doesn't work. So law of attraction is always working, and it's always going to back up the story that you've got going on. And I held myself back multiple times throughout, my business, with all kinds of made up stories and excuses of why I couldn't do something. And each time it took me a while, but I broke through and I did do those things and I did achieve those goals, right? And every single time, all it took was me actually letting go of the old story and saying, okay, well, let's talk myself into why I can do this. And sometimes that takes a little bit of effort and it feels a bit uncomfortable because you're used to thinking the way that you have been. And so it feels a little bit like, oh, am I lying to myself here? It kind of feels abnormal, right? But that's what you have to do, is just talk yourself into like why I can do this, why I can have this, why this is right for me. Okay, and then you're going to start to attract all these things that back you up, including, time, resources, ideas, aligned action. Don't worry about any of the details. Don't worry if you have no idea or you're completely overwhelmed and confused. Let it go. Just let it go. Remember, this is 95% about your mindset, your energy. Okay? And when you've locked that into place in any ways that you can, and there's all different ways that you can do that. There's different ways that I do that. Okay? And once you have done that, you will attract the right aligned action and strategy that's going to get you to your goal and result. Guys, I don't care if it's, we're talking about a brand, coaching, an online business, a brick and mortar business. It doesn't matter what you want to do or what you are doing. It is the same principle. It applies to absolutely everything and every area of your life as well. It's about your energy. It's about your mindset. You think, oh, okay, I applied this ad or I did this video and people were attracted to that strategy. It's your energy behind it. When you think about sales, understand that it's about your energy in selling. For example, if you are selling something and you feel maybe really negative about selling in general, or you're doubting the whole process, or you're not really aligned with what you are selling, people don't realize, but they are sensing your energy. You're putting that out. And so you're not going to get those sales and that abundance that you're looking for. Right? This all starts and ends with you. Remember that. That is the most important thing. The most important, the one thing you need to know and apply. Okay? And that is going to lead into your business success. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did get something out of this video, let me know in the comment section below. And by liking and sharing, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already as well, and tap that bell icon for my free product that's in the description box below. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one.